trust issues, and I'm okay with that. Here's how to deal with those issues. My solution to my trust issues are to just do everything myself. My eyebrows need some maintenance. And like I said, I have trust issues. I don't let nobody touch my face. So with that being said, let's get into this eyebrow maintenance. First step, we're gonna do brow lamination. So I'm gonna be using Micah brow lamination. You can get it on Amazon. I'll put the link down below. So when you open it up, they have everything perfectly laid out for you. I absolutely love this lamination kit because not only does it include easy to follow instructions, everything is just perfectly laid out and it lasts so long. I think this will be my 4th use so far with this brow lamination kit. It makes it just super easy, super simple, and just straight to the point. So let's get into it. I have super thick, super curly, unruly eyebrows. And I'm also very specific about my eyebrows. The reason why I don't let anyone touch my eyebrows is because in the past, thin eyebrows used to be cool. So people always wanted to trim my eyebrows, like wax them and make them super skinny. And I was so untrusting of people. I just was so afraid that I was gonna trust someone and then look up and my eyebrows are gone. So because of that, I just have become the DIY queen that I am today. And I'm gonna learn. One thing about me, I'm gonna learn and I'm gonna do it myself. So we're about to pull this hair back and I'm gonna show you how I get my signature brow look. Quick and easy. You see that? Isn't she kind of cute? I love doing my braids like this. Okay. So first step, they provided us with a cleanser. We're gonna use this to remove any oils from our brows. I've gotten them a little bit out of order. So I'm actually out of the cleanser, but I'm just going to use a little witch hazel to clean my brows off. And I'm just gonna go ahead and comb them as well. All right, next step. We're gonna apply a thin layer of the adhesive. This is the adhesive. It's gonna be the largest bottle in the packaging. The adhesive helps hold the eyebrows down while you're laminating. My only issue is, you see how curly, like, the adhesive doesn't even hold them down. Like, they are so curly. Okay, but you don't want to do too much either. Maya, if you're seeing this, I absolutely love your products. Please send me more. Please. I beg of you. I believe this kit is around $30 on Amazon, but I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. So again, I'll put the price on the screen. This is worth the money. Whether it's $30, $19, I honestly don't remember, but it's well worth it. It lasts and it works. And like I said, it just makes the process so much easier. It's very beginner friendly, very DIY friendly. Okay, next step. After you apply the adhesive, you're gonna use this Y comb. Use this to lay the hairs down. They specifically say, comb the brows onto the skin in the direction and shape you desire using a Y brush or a mascara brush. I'm gonna use the Y brush. Actually, we're gonna go in with the mascara brush. I like my brows to go up. Obviously I put a lot of adhesive because you can see it like flaking up. But that's okay. Just know that this step is important because whichever direction your hairs are laying in when you laminate them, that's the direction that they're pretty much gonna be in. Not that they won't move, but for someone like me whose hairs are like really curly, if I don't lay them out straight, then after the lamination process, the hairs may be like more of a wavy texture rather than like a straight texture. So this step is like super important. And I just try and peel back this little extra where it's flaking. This is one of those things where your mom's like, do as I say, not as I do. Because I obviously put way too much. Ah! Okay. Next step, we're gonna add the lifting lotion. So the lifting lotion can be applied with a micro brush. They provide you with all the brushes you need. Now personally, I feel as though they don't really give you enough spoolies, so I had to buy like 100 pack of spoolies, like $3 on Amazon. But that's the only downside in my opinion. Okay, so we're gonna apply the lifting lotion. And then we're gonna cover it up using some plastic, saran wrap, whatever you have. And they say about 8 to 12 minutes. I do more of the 12 minutes just because my eyebrows are so thick and curly, it needs the maximum amount of time, but use your own discretion. For this, I feel like it's good to work quickly, but also you want to take your time to make sure you're just really getting it in there. Again, especially if you have thick eyebrows, you need to make sure they are covered. Never going back, they never take me. I paid enough of petty dues. I put enough of shitty news. I had a thing for dirty shoes. I was send love dirty men alike. Ooh, yesterday, think yesterday. So just in case you're wondering, I know nobody asked, but my trust issues stem from like just mistreatment from a young age from salon professionals. Anytime I went in public or went to a nail salon or a hair salon, I was always harassed by my eyebrows. But again, I do understand the day and age that I grew up in. Like I grew up early 2000s. Skinny brows were just the trend. Like it was what people wore. Like think about the 90s, think about the 2000s. People did not do thick brows. Like that was not cute. My only example of thick brows being beautiful and like really embraced and loved was Frida Kahlo. And as you know, I'm an artist. I was obsessed with Frida. Not only because, one, because of her eyebrows, but two, just like how she was so unapologetically herself always. Always. And I love that about her. And you really see that in her art, but also just how she carried herself as a woman, as a human being. And I love that about her. And so over time, she's who really helped me gain the confidence to love myself, love my eyebrows, love my features, despite trends and despite what others had to say about it. So I love her for that, always. But now, it was like when I got to college, that's when girls started filling in their eyebrows. That's when thick eyebrows became cool. And I was like, y'all are so fake. Y'all are so fake because y'all were just the ones who were bald. Y'all had no eyebrows. Y'all had like little skinny little twigs for eyebrows. And now all of a sudden y'all want thick brows. Like I've been made fun of my whole life for these. And now it's cool. All of a sudden, everybody wants some. Like, I was hating. I was big mad. But I was happy for us, for evolving and like embracing the natural beauty of thick brows. And honestly, I wouldn't do it any other way because it really frames my face. Like, it's just me. I feel like I would not be, I mean, obviously I would be me, but it wouldn't be the same if I had thin eyebrows. So right now I'm combing through it. It obviously doesn't say in the booklet to comb through after putting the lifting lotion. But again, my eyebrows are so thick. I just need to make sure it's properly distributed. Because also, you have to understand your eyebrows are layered too. It's not just one layer, or at least for me. I have like layers upon layers of eyebrow. So I gotta work it in there. But yeah, even with my hair, I had experiences where people would try and sneak perm in my hair. Like, I've been natural my entire life. People would be like, oh no, you should straighten it, you should perm it. And I was always anti, like, no, I don't want that. That's not what I asked for. Like, just give me a blowout, please. Please just do what I asked. And that was from a young age. Like, I remember one time my mom dropped me off at a hair salon. Because, you know, for me, a silk press would, like, minimum 2.5 hours. Like, that was normal. For a wash, blow dry style. So my mom would drop me off. And I just hang out, get my hair done, be quiet, mind my business. While the older women would sit there and gossip. And they would always, without fail, talk about my hair. Oh my gosh, your hair is so thick. Oh my gosh, you got too much hair. Oh my gosh, you broke my comb. Maybe if you didn't comb my hair from the roots and you combed it from the ends like you're supposed to and then gradually make your way to the root, like, you just say you don't know how to comb natural hair. Just say that, okay? Don't blame me for you not knowing how to do your job. Anyways, I had lots of situations, like, people, like, and they would take advantage of me being young and being there by myself. They'd be like, why your mama didn't give you a perm? Because she didn't want me to have one. She wanted my hair to be natural. And then when I was old enough to make my own decisions about my hair, she let me make my own decisions. But because she never, like, forced it on me when I was little, I learned to love and embrace my hair for what it was, you know? So I never desired a perm, which there's nothing wrong with that. I never wanted one. And it's not fair to try and force that on somebody and make them feel bad about loving their hair as is. I remember once I, like, was crying. I was like, Mom, they keep saying they want to give me a perm. They won't leave me alone. Like, they threatened to sneak it. They're like, oh, she won't know. What? Like, that's not okay. You cannot take advantage of and harass children. Especially in a place like a salon, which is supposed to be a safe space. Yeah, I have very traumatizing experiences. Okay, here's another story. Okay, you see how wavy it looks under there? I'm trying to get it to stay, but okay, good enough. I remember one time, I don't know if this woman was using like an old blow dryer, like if it was broken. I don't know what happened. All I remember is I was young, maybe like 4th or 5th grade. I'm starting my timer, by the way. 12 minutes. So I was like 4th or 5th grade and went to the salon, and this woman was blow drying my hair. lots of smoke. But you know, in a black salon, I feel like it's just always smoke. It always smelled like smoke. So that was just normal. But what wasn't normal was that like the smoke kept building and building and building. Then the woman starts panicking. I'm like, why are you panicking? And I remember this moment specifically. I remember everything about this moment. I remember what it looks like. I remember what it smells like. I remember that there was a vending machine in the back. My favorite thing to get were the hot fries with a soda, like a Sprite. Somehow, the blow dryer went in reverse. Instead of blowing out the air, it started sucking in, sucked up my hair. My hair hit the hot coils and caught on fire. Caught on fire. Like, who does that? And they had to cut my hair. Yeah, I've been traumatized too many times. Whether it was from the environment and just like the women who were in the salon at the time harassing me as a child, or setting my hair on fire. Like, I just developed trust issues. I was like, nah, I'm good. My mom usually did my hair. When I got older, I just thank God for YouTube. I grew up in the prime of YouTube. So all of the natural hair influencers. And also, so I feel like it's interesting to note that I grew up in like two eras, right? So my younger memories were definitely perm was in, skinny eyebrows were in, sew-ins were in, braids have always been in. But it was not like as, I don't even know the word. People weren't as, I don't want to say accepting, but they weren't as like big for pushing natural hair. I remember the moment natural hair became it. Like, natural hair was that girl. Like, I remember the movement. Like, people were like shaving their heads like, what did people used to say? Big chop. Big chop. They were like, I'm having a big chop. And people were just cutting their hair, shaving their hair, getting rid of the perm. And I was like, yes, good for us. And YouTube was the place where people would gather. And we were like exchanging hairstyles, exchanging just information about, okay, these are hair textures. These are the products you should use for these textures. These are hairstyles. This is how you can avoid the ugly phase in your transition from perm to natural. Like, it was good. It was a good time. And I felt so empowered. I was like, wow, I can go out and wear my hair in my 2-strand twist. Like, I can wear my braid out and feel confident and not feel eyes on me. Because, you know, you always get those eyes from other cultures, other people who just may not be knowledgeable or familiar with your hair texture, right? But when it comes from your own community, that's hard to deal with. Like, I remember I used to get teased for wearing 2-strand twists to school. I remember telling my mom, like, please don't do this to me anymore. Like, I don't want to wear my hair like this. Like, let's just wear it straight. Like, middle school, I just did a press and curl because I hated being teased and made fun of for wearing my hair in braids or twists. Like, that just was not fun. And then high school, I started embracing my hair more, doing twist outs, braid outs. And it was cute and I loved it. But then at the same time, like, sitting in class, people were like, I can't see around your hair. Then move, go somewhere else. But I didn't have, like, my throat chakra wasn't as developed back then. So I just always felt bad. And, like, I would just be quiet and shy and, like crying on the inside because my feelings were so hurt. But none of that. I I'm a different girl these days. But it was so crazy. My daughter the other day, she told me, she was like, Mommy, I usually wear her hair in a puff. She does different styles, but she had her hair in a puff at the time. And she has so much hair. Her hair is so long, like down her back. And so when she has a puff, it's like high, like it sits high. She was like, Mommy, I have too much hair. My hair is too big. I was like, who told you that? She was just like, it's just Mommy too big. And she's 2 years old. And I cried on the inside because it reminded me of little Micah. I was like, don't ever, ever let anyone tell you your hair is too anything. Like, don't believe that about yourself. Your hair is gorgeous. It's never too big. Never too big. Never too long. Never too curly. Never too anything. Like, I always vowed, the moment I knew I was having a daughter, I was like, I'm going to raise a confident child. An emotionally intelligent child. A child who has a voice. Like, I'm going to teach her to know who she is. Like, that's obviously a journey and something that we all figure out over time. Some of us never quite figure it out, and that's okay. But I just want her to feel empowered in who she is and where she comes from. And know that she is beautiful exactly how God made her. And don't ever let this society, social media, the little kids at your school, they mamas, nobody convince you otherwise. Like, stand 10 toes down on who you are. Because God made you uniquely beautiful. He made you in his image. He made you perfectly. Yes, we have flaws. But there's perfection within our flaws. We are perfectly imperfect. All right. We got 4 minutes left. And she's looking good. What I'm about to do is peel this back and comb through it. Oh, that looks good. I just want to make sure each and every hair is laid. Because look. There's some little curly bits. Yeah. I remember the first time I didn't comb through it and I had good results. Like, they were okay. But my eyebrows, they were straight in the front. But the ends were like, it was wavy. I was like, I do not want waves in my eyebrows. But it definitely made it more manageable. They're just so thick. Like, without the lamination, like, I can make it work. But the soap brow, the gels, all those things don't really work as well. Like, I found one product, and I can show you what product that is that works without, like, it gives me a laminated look without laminating it. But I ran out of it. I need more. There we go. So perfect. And it's a double brush, so this is a brush. Like the spoolie. When I tell you it gets in those hairs. It's like a wax, I believe. And then it comes with a brush and a comb. So screw off, you get the spoolie. Pop off, you get the comb and the brush. Chef's kiss. The most perfect thing for thick eyebrows if you want them laid. And when I tell you, because some products I use, they look cute in the beginning, right? And then midday, my eyebrows moving around, they done broke free and they're doing their own thing. With that, your eyebrows aren't going anywhere. They're locked in. They're locked down for the full day. And I don't know if it's waterproof. I can't remember. But it eats every time. It's one of my favorite products, which is why it's gone. Like, it doesn't last. I use it every single day. I should have like bought it in bulk, but okay. So just a heads up, we got 57 seconds left. Okay, so you can either use next the Y brush or just like a plain cotton pad, and you're gonna wipe off. We're gonna wipe off the lifting lotion, and after that we apply the setting lotion. Again with one of the small micro brushes. 30 seconds left on the clock. 27, 26, 25. Gotcha. Ow. Salon who? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. I like to use both this and a cotton. Look at that. We not even done yet. Get into it. I'm not gonna lie, this side almost looks better than this side. Yes. Eat. Cotton pad. Yes, brows. Everybody. Look at that. We not even done. We not even done yet. Oh, they look good as fuck. Ooh. There's this one little stingy little hair, but it's okay. We're gonna trim her. Why am I looking at the instructions? I already know what to do. Setting lotion. Where's she at? And look how cute the packaging is. Like, these bottles are so cute. I'm gonna do a better close-up so you can like really see it, but like, yes, I'm a sucker for packaging. Like, you got good packaging, take my money. You can have it all. I do this maybe once every few months. Okay, setting lotion is blue. Like, everything is perfectly labeled, perfectly laid out. Like, everything is perfect. Perfect. All right. Setting lotion is going on so smooth because, as you can see, the process is already working. Also, I gotta put y'all on to my what did I say? Serum. My eyebrow and lash serum. I ran out of it because I used it twice a day, every day, and it worked. Like, it grew my lashes. It thickened up my eyebrows because my eyebrows are already thick, but I want them thicker. Like, this little area right here, I'm trying to grow out to help me like accomplish the shape that I really want. Setting lotion. That's okay. Okay. Go in with the clean spoolie, not the same one. And we're just gonna brush her in place again. Cause you see how curly. You want them to be lifted. And after I comb it, I'm gonna reapply more. Just a tad. I gotta get these hairs together. Yeah. And I believe this sits for the same amount of time, so 12 minutes. I got these few hairs on the end being so stingy, being so hard-headed, don't want to listen. They're curling up on me in little coils on my face. Wild. Wild business, y'all. Okay, other side. And I'm gonna trim it after this, so some, like the ends don't really matter. Bro, stop. When I say unruly, my hair, whether on my head or on my eyebrows, even my eyelashes, they got a mind of their own. Like, they like to remind me, you are not running the show, we are. This is our world and you're just living in it. Saran wrap number 1. I cut this piece so janky, but it's okay. It's gonna get the job done. When I put it on the saran wrap, I really try to like smooth the hairs out. Cause like I said, they have a mind of their own, and I put the saran wrap and they're like, nope, we gonna do this our way. Okay, setting the timer, 12. So really, 12, I mean, for me, this whole process probably takes about 30 minutes. And I mean, 30 minutes, I got the most beautiful, perfect brows. Everyone is always like, oh my God, your eyebrows are so pretty. Oh my gosh, they're so thick. Oh my gosh, they're so perfect. They're so amazing. You're so perfect. You're so amazing. Just how do you do it? I'm just kidding, but I'm just exposing all the secrets today. Like, we don't gatekeep. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna put y'all on to the process. Let me get off this app. Let me just say something. I have 6 minutes left. I know sometimes it's like, oh, why does everything have to be political? I don't want to make my platform political. And it doesn't have to be all the time. But my FYP is just constant news. And I actually love that about TikTok and really stand firmly on that's why they want to ban and monitor TikTok, because TikTok, we just be sharing, we be venting and exposing. Okay, we talk about the truth over here on this side of social media. And I'm overwhelmed. Overwhelmed is an understatement. I am so overwhelmed right now. I have extreme faith in my God. I know everything's gonna work out. But when you're constantly seeing, not just from the news, like when you watch TV on the news, it's supposed to be non-biased, right? Just kind of cut and dry, even though we know that's not always the case. But you see it, it's like outside looking in, right? When you're on TikTok, it's like you're FaceTiming your best friend, right? And people are on this app crying, fearful of their lives. You have Europeans, we have Germans, we have Canadians, we have lots of other groups of people who are watching what's going on in America, and they are so concerned for us. They are like, y'all are allowing history to repeat itself. You have Germans on TikTok saying that this feels so eerie and it feels so familiar. This feels like, I don't even have to say his name. You know who I'm talking about. And it's sad. It is so sad. I see my Mexican brothers and sisters scared. Now, ICE can just show up at schools and churches. And more so than, like, the deportations are scary. It's lots of fear being placed in our country right now, intentionally. They're trying to weed us out almost, like, even if we're not coming directly for you, we're gonna put you in enough of a state of fear that you just leave on your own. But We're going backwards in time, y'all. It's like our rights are being stripped away. Education, women's autonomy over their bodies. Like immigrants, like we are a country of immigrants. So for us to be, I don't know. It's scary. I pray every day. I am praying for us as a collective because at the end of the day, we're all people. We all have basic human rights and things that we need. Love, happiness, joy. We all deserve those things. We shouldn't be living in constant fear. And this is not just an American issue. This is a human issue. This is a global issue. Sometimes we allow our desires for power and money and greed to get in the way of just loving each other, having compassion for one another, having love. It's really sad. We just have to keep praying. We have to come together. This is why community is so important, and it's going to be important more now than ever that we take care of ourselves and that we take care of each other. We have to put all differences aside and be there for each other. And I don't care. I can't be quiet about it. I don't have answers. I don't have the solution. I don't have a game plan, but my plan is to keep my connection with God and spirit strong, like we are locked in. And also my connection with community, not just my physical, like local community, but the global community as well. We got to stay locked in with each other. We got to take care of each other. 30 seconds left on the clock. Okay. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the reveal? We not done yet. This is just the beginning. Okay. Sound effects. We not done yet though, okay? We're not done yet. Why did I just start whispering? You know when they do those videos and they're like cooking or doing an unboxing or doing a mukbang and they're just sitting there whispering like this. This is how we're gonna finish the video, okay? Okay, so I cannot even take myself seriously. Now we're gonna clean off the setting lotion. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry, my stomach's growling. We're gonna wipe off the setting lotion with another cotton pad. I have to go get another one. Then we're gonna apply the nutrition serum. They care about us at Maya. They care about us so much that they have provided us with nutrition for our brows, okay? They don't want us to have dry, crusty brows or damaged brows, right? They want us to have nutritious brows. So this is the nutrition serum. Let me go get the cotton pad. I feel it burning. Okay, it says make sure you get it all off. Very important to make sure you get it all off. Okay, so a fun fact. It's not a fun fact, a tip. It's really important to not get your eyebrows wet for 24 hours post this process. Keep them dry and continue to comb them. I comb my eyebrows every day, multiple times a day. But that's just a little tip they like to remind you. And you may be asking yourself or asking me, well, Micah, how do I wash my face? I can't have a dry face. Like, am I not supposed to wash my face for 24 hours? No, baby, wash your face, okay? Just what I do is I wash around, right? And when I rinse, if you need to just get a washcloth and rinse around, do that. They look good. Okay, let's do the nutrition serum. I'll crack her open. You know what's so cute? Each serum is a different color. I love that. Okay, let's hydrate her. Hydrate the hairs. I don't know what's in this nutrition serum. I'm very curious. But it's like an oil, has an oil-like consistency. I feel like my brows look thicker. I'm gonna take my spoolie again. And now, in this part of the video, this is where we cut, trim, pluck. So get your scissors ready. Okay, we're gonna brush them up. I'm gonna attack the bottom first. Actually, no, we're gonna trim the top hairs. But what we're gonna do is, these hairs for me right now are getting quite long, this part. So we're gonna trim that up. I'm not doing too much, but you see these hairs kinda, we're gonna trim that up. These are my favorite shears. You see how sharp? I don't have a science to this. I just know how I like it. And I make it happen. Yeah, okay. Okay, that simple. See how fast that was? I have one little straggly piece. Y'all, I am hungry. I need to go eat lunch. It's not even lunchtime, it's 10 o'clock. I need to eat breakfast. I had toast, that was all I had. Oh, I have English muffins. I can make like an egg McMuffin. Oh, my stomach, that'll be so good. These scissors are so sharp. I like literally just stabbed myself. Is that even? No. Brush again. That looks good. Yeah, that's good. Did I do this side? Okay, that's good. Now, we're going in with our razor here. Venus. Their dermaplane razor. I love this. We're just gonna clean up. And in case you're wondering, no, I'm not shaving my face bare. I put vitamin E and black castor oil on my face every morning. So that's already on my skin. So it's nice and greased. I just like to go underneath right here. And I'm trying to grow this part, so I leave it alone. It looks pretty good. We gotta get the center. The unibrow. The perfect eyebrow routine. If they're crooked, I don't want to know, okay? So don't tell me in the comments. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking because I feel like I've been doing so much talking for the past 45 minutes. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked this video. If you do, you know, just hit the thumbs up. You know, subscribe if you like me, if you think I'm cool, if you think I'm cute, if you want to see more of me. on your phone or computer. Anyways, I'm just a girl in the world, just living my life as an artist, a creative, a mom, just trying to figure it all out with you. I do not have life figured out. I don't think anyone does. And if they tell you that they do, they're lying. Unless it's God himself. But I love you guys for real though. Thank you. Oh, I'm just talking again. If you try this Maya kit out, let me know. Comment down below. At them. Tell them to send us a coupon code. That would be nice. And send us some more lamination kits because mine's almost empty. But yeah, for real. I love y'all though. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. And I will see you next time.